There we go. I was at Horrorhound. Thank you. Thank you. No audio. No audio. No audio. Yeah. Well, because I'm using StreamYards and I don't know. I didn't pay attention. And I was talking about I had vodka in this and it was funny. Hey, it's Darren Burrows. Hello. We're going to try this. It does look. The video looks a little better. I would admit that. But, I'm not fully recovered because we drove 90 miles to my hometown for my class reunion and then came home because originally just took the day off because our big white basset Brandon had to get some dental work. Is my head crooked or the glasses? So, and then my friend goes, "Hey, he's running the reunion." He goes, "Hey, we're going to do the reunion on this date." And I'm going, "Oh, well, at least I'm off." Yeah, man, I don't. That was a Roland 4-hour drive. I couldn't do it anymore. A 2-hour drive was pretty bad. I was falling asleep on the way home a little bit, and I was driving. Wow. I don't know about that X-ray. When I go back to these reunions, I revert back to my high school persona of being a background player, which I just sit around and don't talk to much people because I'm not. Ninja 3 stream anytime. Maybe. I mean, they're definitely that's not a bad idea. But I was going to bring up one thing in October. I was thinking to bring back the Vaughn Live thing, and I was going to stream a bunch of I don't know. I was going to stream a bunch of horror host movie shows and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, a couple, but we'll see. I was just having an idea because I'm going to watch them anyway, so might as well stream them for Vaughn Live. If you haven't seen Vaughn Live, it's pretty damn good. Roland is big. I did go by Severin, and I was looking for some of their newer releases. Sometimes they'll put them out there, and I was looking for the very bad Dracula versus Frankenstein. I thought they might have released that or brought it to the convention. Maybe they did and sold out, but they didn't have anything, so I didn't buy that. But I did go because I don't get autographs or anymore, but I figured I had to spend some money, so I bought the bullet and got the Forgotten Jelly set 5. So I want to dig into that at some point. Scott saying you need to stream movies on Twitch. Well, there, from my understanding, which it's not. Wow, Matt. Thank you. It's called this back room of hell. It's always got dog hair on the floor, which I've cleaned as much as I could do the other day. But hello there. What the hell is I saying? Yeah, hey everybody, become a Patreon over there. You got thousands of hours. Tiers start at $1. Scarefest. If Dana wants to go, which she usually does, we'll see. Shit, I don't even. Oh, Twit. As far as streaming movies, I got everything lagging. Get ready. It's very white out there. Yeah, that's what it's showing. Well, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, We were going to be able to stream or do live streams on Patreon, but I haven't heard anything more about that. And that was my thoughts. Brandon Wee, he's walking. They gave him so much Novocaine it knocked him out.
They had to give him anesthesia.
Yeah, they knock him out. But anyway, let me see. So that was my thoughts on streaming films. But I know old Master Chaos does that. He streams shit, and
He's got a new channel.
and he didn't get in trouble. So hey, there's the Hounds of Hell. Well, anyway, uh, there goes old Brando. That boy's older and dirt, and he's moving around pretty good. His tail going up and down like a something. Well, Matt, it was definitely crowded. I got video of it. I guess I could play it. I recorded it with the phone portrait, and I thought I would be able to manipulate it, but Zoltan, that would be a good idea. But I don't know. I don't plan on getting a Doberman Pinscher or whatever the hell that Dracula dog was. Let's see what this looks like. Well, wow, that was okay. How about this? Okay. How about this? Yeah. What the fuck? Oh well, that was my attempts. What that clip was missing was you got to see Dana come out of the bathroom with my phone interface. Yeah, it was very crowded. We walked up and down the hall. We never did see certain people like Keith David and others. Roland's asking about the old Creature from Blackwater. I saw it there, and I watched the movie. I found a copy of it, watched it, and I was not that great about there. I mean, it's a good little movie as far as like a drive-in type movie, but I'm not going to spend, too much on it. Maybe in the future, but not right now. And Scott's compliment me on my videography skills, which I really appreciate that. I mean, I guess I might have been able to have better luck if I played it through OBS, but I wanted to try this. It is a little, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's easier. It's just definitely I think the film quality or the video quality looks better. That could be just from me. I'm looking at it on YouTube and I don't see much. I don't see that big of an improvement. So, that's right, X-Ray. Thanks, man. I did try. I really tried. I tried like 4 times, and I thought, hey. And the video played. It just ain't playing in this damn thing. Well, Blair, no, I didn't do. Usually, when I go to conventions now, I don't do nothing. We go there, look around, and head back. Hey, Brando, what are you doing? You looking? You peeling in on us? He does his Michael Myers impression over there. Yeah, we don't really do much. We go there and do. Dana met Ian McCullen, and that was fun for her. And then we looked around, and she got like the televised horror things. It was funny because the guy, I asked him how much this was, and he goes $60. I'm like, fuck, that's a lot of money, but I went ahead. I said, screw it. And he handed me back 2.5, so I was like, okay. But this had just came out within the last few months. That televised thing came out over a year ago, and when Dana went back to get it, it was $60.
And he didn't give me no telephone.
Well, usually, yeah. There's some cool stuff in there. I mean,
I think Steve had a Dead Pit shirt on.
yeah, the Dead Pit rub got me $10 off. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the vendor room. I mean, it was fun. You're telling the truth. Also, finally got they better be good. I got now I got 6 of them. Boom! I got the black Giallo Essentials, which I'm gonna dig into the sleazy one here. I can't read it for these glasses in the darkness. Well, John, it's fun. I mean, the younger you are and the more energy you have, it's the more fun it could be. It's just not something. I don't have much energy. Since this whole weekend, actually before this, I was trying to take a nap when we got home about 3. We left early this morning about 9, and whoa, that's right, X-Ray. Hopefully all of the movies are like that. Whoa, that's rough. That's crazy. No, I got someone put somebody put a DVD out of that, and I'm not sure if it was them, Mondo Macabre or not, but I got the DVD of it, and I wasn't a big fan of that movie. I guess I'll need to revisit it, but then, yeah, and also these special editions, man. That's a if I can just wait and get them a regular edition. I don't. Yeah, Horrorhound has always been for this area is a pretty big show, just like Days of the Dead and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My job has me walking around a lot more, so got a little bit of stamina. But we left the convention, and on the way home, we just stopped. There's this place where me and my buddy went to a bodybuilding show a long time ago. It's probably been 25 years or more, and it was called Buddy. It was at a place near Cincinnati on the Kentucky side called Buttermilk Pike. And so, we hadn't ate anything, so we went to we took the exit, and then we found this Thai place, and I got fried rice, and she did too. And then,
Sweet basil?
yeah, sweet basil. So if you're ever up there, you might try it out. It's pretty good. They come and ask you, hey, how spicy do you want this? And I told them a 5, which me get these damn dogs.
Hold on, man.
I got it. Oh, no. Crazy Brown.
Brandon's so happy he's walking all over the place.
That's good. Oh. E.T. reunion. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I went in 2013, so almost it's 9 years since I've been to Cinema Wasteland, and the drive is 5.5 hours is quite brutal. So, and yes, I do love some muscles on the men's. It was funny because we were there, and me and my buddy I was single, but we were around there, and these girls were asking us if we're in the bodybuilding show, which I was a lot skinnier then, so I was like, these girls don't really know about bodybuilders. Yeah, it could be that way sometimes. I didn't see Lloyd Kaufman, but I did see Troma there. And they had a bootlegger there, too, selling selling Blu-rays of shit he got offline and burned it to Blu-ray. Well, John, I'll tell you about the vendors there. I mean, I'm not saying they're horrible, but Usually there isn't any big vendors like a Severin or Vinegar Syndrome or a Synapse. So, but there's also obviously it's a paranormal thing. So there's a lot of psychic people there and Bigfoot people. So, uh, well, one reason I'm wearing the shades is because my dumb dog scratched my face just a little bit ago in bed. He wanted to wrestle with me even though I was asleep. So he got the better hand of me since I was unconscious. Yeah, they are. I mean, you can get this shit for free. I'm not paying the bootlegger. I can download it for myself. Well, in my opinion, I mean, it's just not a very. We went last time, but it was just for that one time. I am upset that I didn't talk to or meet that girl who played Scout in To Kill a Mockingbird. That's probably my only ever chance because that's my favorite movie. But it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, Stuck Out is my favorite. Well, I mean, I tell you, Cinema Wasteland definitely put on great shows. It's been. I mean, I haven't been in years, but they used to bring people from all over the world. I mean, a lot of the Euro. I mean, they brung all the zombie actors from that film was there. They brung like Radici was there. I mean, Lombardo Bava. I mean, craziness. So I mean, it's hard to pick, but there was Danny Steinman was there, and I hung out with him at a bar for a while. I mean, I think so. I can't, but those era of Cinema Wasteland shows were the best, for my opinion, back in those days. Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen Sad until you saw like there was they there's a couple of them that there was one at a hotel, but it was like one room, and you literally walked around the room in 10 minutes, and now what? What do I do now? That was horrible. The other one was bigger. Was in a they lost their venue and had to do it out of a empty J.C. Penney in a mall. And I met Sonny Chiba in a old J.C. Penney building. But yeah, I mean, obviously back. I think the more you uh, go back, those are the better conventions. But I mean, there's still chances of having some decent ones. But the thing about money is that's all it's about now. I mean, obviously it's always been about that, but they at least gave you more things for your buck back then. And now it's just way too much overkill, and you'll get the money from some people, but the old people who went to the conventions 10 years ago or more, not. I don't know. There's a lot of people coming back. We did meet. Dana met Ian McKellen, which he was very nice. And we talked a little bit about Cinema Wasteland when he was out about 10 years ago, or no, it's probably 2009 or 8. Yeah, 2008. But yeah, I mean, I think 2010 was the twilight of those type of conventions. But I think they were on their dying breath of, in my opinion. I think photo ops came in and all this other nonsense. Well, I heard someone else say that too about the zombie holocaust, but I was tired. I didn't know what to do. Well, one other thing I got, which I'm surprising. Loose disc. I got the Frankenstein 4K Steelbook, which I'm surprised of. That's not. Some of these things ain't sold out. There's a few other. I think Dracula might be the only one that sold out. I think there's still Wolfman, but I know that they're coming out with the second four movies, and I'm just gonna get like the I'll just wait for the single releases. I want to I'll get Bride of Frankenstein and maybe The Mummy. I'm not sure, but I don't care. I mean, maybe I'll get the steelbook. Maybe I won't. I still have some of the Blu-ray steelbooks that I bought. Some of them are like on back then were on Hamilton Books for like $10 a piece or something, and I bought at least one or two from there. Also, Dana will be doing a live stream of something at 7 p.m. She's using StreamYard as well, and then I think it's a watch along, and then also she's invited some, I guess, viewers that can be on screen with her, which is fun. Oh boy, Dog City. Let's see. You can't tell. But I got this freaking scratch here, scab that will not go away. And then Red's got me around here somewhere. Out here. I mean, I've seen the trailer for it. I have not seen, the movie or anything. I mean, I'm interested in it because, I mean, I think X was probably Ty West's best movie. I mean, I would be surprised. It seems like his most expensive movie. I think they filmed that in New Zealand or something. So, I mean, it definitely looks like freaking Texas or something to me. Freaking New Zealand must have all the stuff, all the different land types over there. Yeah, I heard good things about Horror Realm. Um, uh, I haven't talked to him directly, but I still like him. Is Tim Gross? He has like what the hell is it called? Shoot, I can't remember it. But since Horror Realm went away, or Horror Realm went away, he's released. He has his. He did a couple conventions. Do I own? I do own Hereditary. One of my first 4Ks. I bought the disc only off eBay for like $10. I do like Midsummer a lot, but I don't know. I think they're sold out of that super long 4K director's cut, so I didn't get it. But I don't know if that's really needed. But yeah, that's the only one I could think of offhand. Well, thank you, Jackson Jack. You want to be part of horror history? Well, we'll see if this will go down in history. Well, let me. There is something from Tusk that I got. Now, shit. How do I get to it? So I got that from Tusk. As far as the movie, I was like, Michael Parks is acting, great in it. But I mean, obviously, I'm not a big. I don't think it was that great. I mean, I'm not sure. Kevin Smith comes off as a really likable person, but I mean, honestly, his last couple movies, I haven't seen them all. But the ones I have seen, I was like, Red State was pretty good. I mean, But the last, I think after that, it went crazy. In my opinion, I wasn't that entertained. Tusk was an outlandish concept. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I'm not. It's not something I watched once. I probably will never see it again. Jackson Jack is asking about Shivers. Uh, Rewatchable. That's the question. I think it's pretty good, and if you've never seen it, $10 isn't a lot to see or to spend rather to see a film like that. I've spent more, unfortunately, and been very disappointed. I think Shivers is a pretty decent, low budget kind of, you know, pay tax shelter Canada movie. It's good. I would say it's worth it. Rewatchability, maybe every couple years. I wouldn't say it's something you're going to watch every couple months or 6 months or something. I have seen 13 Fanboy, and whoa, I don't, I don't want to be too harsh on it, but there's some things just are. It's kind of a very strange vibe watching that movie. I don't know what you would call it. Um, what's his face? Overacting like a insanely uh, Corey Feldman. So I mean, and these people playing like fictionalized characters of themselves, to some degree. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I hate to be negative on something like that, but it's not great. But I've seen a lot worse. So vulgar too. I don't know. Steve-O. Oh, you mean Corey? Or I did watch a little bit of that. Chasing Amy. Yeah, I mean, back then there was a lot. He had a streak of decent films, like what you call it, Dogma, Mallrats. I mean, there's really good ones, and even up to well, I haven't watched the reboot of Silent Jay and Silent Bob, so I don't know. I don't know why I haven't watched it. And there's some. I mean, Yoga Hoosers, and there's some other shit. Red State is out of print, yeah, Red State. Yeah, but Rabbit nukes it. I prefer Shivers to Rabbit. I watched it. I had never seen it and watched it on the Joe Bob's Drive-In, and I was like, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't like it as much. Yeah, they get the little sec. They get like a sex fever. Yeah, he was ridiculous. I mean, if you were going to hire Corey Feldman and you looked at his last performances, you saw that. You're not going to put him in a major movie anymore. Uh, hmm. It's Christopher V. Can you name what's Kevin Smith and he take? Is it that make a porno movie? I really don't know. I'm not. My mind's a blank as usual. And I did wear this shirt if Wesley's watching. I was like, he goes, wear a Dead Pit shirt. And I go, I have no clue where these are. Hey, whoa, I was right. How about that? How about them apples? Also, my buddy gave me this, which I appreciate it, but I feel he gave me a lot of these. He's a captain in the Nashville Metro Police, and he's a major in the National Guard. And he gave me this really cool coin, and it spins like John Cena's belt. It's pretty neat. So I have a few more of like exactly like this, but he gave me, and I keep them locked up for keep them safe. Uncle Bill's in the hizzle. Okay. Well, me separate them. A lot of little. Where did he get all those rain jackets for all the little midget, the little dwarf killer kids? Would be my first thoughts. And there's a lot of hair with the Edge and Christian back then. A lot of product and Gangrel, I don't know. I never really considered that a big stable to me. I mean, The Brood was something that used to play on HBO or some other channel all the time, and back then I had never seen something like that. So it's very shocking. Yeah, critter. I don't know. Well, I don't have an idea. I definitely know that, in my opinion, that last Cronenberg movie was not great. Yeah, he was married to her for a while. I mean, obviously, I think they got divorced because she was some like a truck driver or something. Well, X-Ray, you're 100% right. Uh, Gangrel just, I mean, he's a weird looking dude. And I always thought Edge looked really weird when he was younger. But yeah, it's very strange vibe. And I remember they dropped blood and stuff. But it's been a long time. I'll be honest. I know a lot of people romanticize that era of wrestling, and I mean, when it was happening, it was awesome. I mean, I went to see a bunch of shows, but I really think wrestling's 100 times better now. Now I'm not talking about WWE because I don't hardly ever watch it anymore. But here we go. Yeah. Now, when I first started watching a little bit of this, that's true. Yeah, you think you know me. I guess the video is from one person, and the audio is so fucking weird. I thought maybe CM Punk had ate so many muffins that he'd stuffed it. His mouth is full, and his voice is so goddamn deep. I don't even understand. But yeah, I mean it's. I don't. I mean, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people are. Well, everybody except Jim Cornette is shitting on the young. He shits on the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, and everybody else is kind of like CM Punk is the major problem. I think they both are. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't. No one. That's not the time and place to air out all this horse shit. I mean, it's just stupid. You don't do that kind of shit. And then that Tony Khan sitting there listening to this guy talk about. I mean, they're his EVPs, but I mean, come on. You should have said, "Hey, that's enough." I don't know. Maybe he was intimidated, or maybe he was just wiped out. It's hard to say, but it is what it is. And then I saw on YouTube they had a new episode of Being the Elite on, and I was trying to watch a little bit of to see how that was going to end, but I never got to the end. Uncle Bill thinks it's a work, which, well, I mean, obviously the MGF stuff was a work. I mean, I think everybody kind of Got that. John saying that he brings, yeah, he absolutely brings drama. And I mean, especially when it's almost like he was out of his mind, or because no one brought up anything and he just kept on going on and on. It's just ridiculous. Well, yeah, a little. I mean, I mean, obviously, there's people who lost a lot of wrestling. I mean, I think wrestling got really crazy, stupid in like the early after WCW, and there was no competition. And but you know, and so I mean, there's a. But if you do have Peacock, I mean, I'm getting uh, the WWE side has a lot of other wrestling on there. Like they have a bunch of British and Scottish wrestling that are really good. ICW and Progress, both of those are. I mean, I don't know about the newer Progress shows, but definitely the older ones um, are really. And WXW out of Germany. I mean, it's some great shit out there. Uh, yeah, yeah, I was watching WXW, and of course, there is some English speaking on it, but sometimes you just have to read subtitles. But I wish I had time. I was going to try to watch a movie when I got home, but man, that bed was calling, and I laid down and tried to get some sleep, but then I woke up with dogs wrestling on top of me, and then so. Ooh. X-ray is not pulling any punches. And of course, they bring back the hand as a grown up at one point. Oh yeah, the I watched When Worlds Collide or whatever the hell it was called, and man, it was so sad to see Bond Breaker uh, beat Tyler Bate. That was so. I knew. I mean, you knew that they were not going to allow any of these UK guys over. I mean, I guess you got Pretty Deadly or whatever the freak they are, but and it's kind of weird why they did all this. They should have got like a sponsor for like Hamburger Helper, and the hand could be the guy, and you know. But I don't know. It's weird stuff. Oh my god. Little- Uh, I know I want to see this Barbarian movie that's out. They say it's out in theaters now. I haven't. They say don't look into it, or don't want to get get too much details on it. So I'm doing that, which is easy because I don't care. I'm not going to go look up something, and I hate getting spoiled. Seeing stuff that's spoiled. Movie wise, Van Hammer was underrated. Okay, I don't know. I always want to. If we're talking WCW, I want to see Van Hammer and Max Payne have a guitar off, or that's what West should have dressed up like is Mountain Rock. He's got the guitars and shit. You just got to get the other outfits. Oh my, Bastion Booger. I always liked the Friar guy. What's his name? The Friar version. And honestly, what the fuck were they thinking? I mean, back then, all these guys like him did was like jump on you and set on you. Oh my god. We, what's going on here? Has the shiver parasite got in everybody's head? That would be interesting. On a scaffold, maybe. Yeah, that was the funniest shit when he was. I can't remember 100% of everything, but I remember him being so scared to get up on that scaffold that he was holding onto it like for dear life. Back then, it was so ridiculous. The gimmicks they had in WCW, like Oz and some. I can't think of anything else, but there's so many stupid ones. Even the only thing that beats that is like Smoky Mountain Wrestling with the Mummy. That was. If you haven't seen that, please go look that up. That was crazy. It looked like he was wrapped up in toilet paper or something. Or didn't WCW have one that was the Yeti, but it was the Mummy or something? Maybe I'm getting confused, but I think Smoky Mountain had one too. Let me see if I can find something. Oh. Hmm. Well, let me see if I can. I'm not looking at the chat for a second. I'm gonna try my best to. I'm trying to find something. If I can. Evil Dead watch along or Evil Laugh watch along. My Ralphus, the '70s guy. Yeah, obviously the best Halloween Havoc is when Abdullah the Butcher got electrocuted. MIA, the Filthy Animals. Here's the link to well, wow. Here's the link to Dana's stream here coming up at 7 o'clock at the top of the hour. Oh God, Tank Abbott and his boy love of 3 Count. No, I do not know that one, Red. I don't know. You would imagine it'd be on Peacock. Satan's Pain. I'm only interested in. I'm getting the steelbook for Fright Night. Roadblock. Yeah. What about Ice Train? Hey, Dana. Can you come back here for a minute? Ice Train and Glacier. They should have had like a tag team with them too. I mean, they had the ice thing.
I don't look very good.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, well, look who's here. It's Uncle Bill. Y'all are talking about wrestling, which I don't, I don't dislike wrestling, but I don't watch enough of it. I can't really, hey, X-Ray. I can't really, comment on a lot of stuff about wrestling. Let's see. But Steve asked me to take over a little bit. Hey, Blair. So how many of you guys coming over around 7ish to my watch along? I hope a lot of people come because I think this one's going to be fun. It's going to be Evil Laugh. If any of you have not seen my advertising for it. Hey, I am thrilled that you're here. Hey, Scott. Yeah, Steve probably did have to shit. I mean, I'm not trying to be crude. I'm just saying that's probably what he had to do. Blair, you're gonna be there. Awesome. Um, X-ray, you say I should have had Ian McCullough sign one of them cabinets. Somebody else told me on Facebook when I put the pictures of me with Ian McCullough, they said I should have wore a zombie Holocaust shirt, but I had this one on. Um, but wow, Texas, I knew you would be there. You're supposed to be live on the stream with me, right? You're gonna do that, right? Darren, you say you dug out your Evil Laugh DVD especially for it. Awesome. I do have a link, and I'll put the link in the chat too, as long as Texas doesn't let me forget about that. Um, yes, Satan Payne, we do need Silver Bullet on 4K. I agree. Oh, that was you, X-Ray? Okay. See, I'll start to, like, if you guys tell me that enough, then I will start to associate the real names with the screen names. So that's cool. Hey, I would have invited you tonight. I may still have some spaces, Uncle Bill. Um, do you wanna go live tonight and do this evil laugh watch along? Steve's back and he's squeezing my neck. Um, so I guess I'll get out of the hot seat here and let
I'm
Steve.
gonna wrap it up. Give him a few minutes to recover and head over to your. So I did have an anal explosion. Sorry about that. Anal explosion match. How do I get this off? I can't even. My favorite stupid gimmick. Here we go. I'm not a big fan of Evil Laugh. Sorry. Hopefully she doesn't hear this. Let me see something here. I already had that video file.
Thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, like
And
it.
if you subscribe, here's something else.
Here's something else you can do. All right, so I'm gonna get off before I get some other anal explosion issues. That Tombstone Pizza about killed me. So, thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll have some more energy next week. Definitely don't feel it today, that's for sure. So, but I survived. So, yeah, well, it was good until this now. So, yep, see you there and see everybody.
Once you subscribe, you can click the bell.
Talk to you later, everybody.
Right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I want you to. I want you to. I want you to. I want you to.
Nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up.
Put it in your butt.
Right? And click that bell.
For this video officially, it's Old Curly Jaws has a message for you. Go on over to shop.deadpit.com and go look at their TeePublic store right now. You got some new shirts like the Old Curly Jaws official t-shirt, which is brutal and badass. You got the Yummy Gummy shirt with the captain himself on the shirt. You got Uncle Bill
gummies, everybody.
You got the Final Girl shirt. You got all these shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Get them before they're all out, especially the new one, Bedtime 1039. It doesn't get better than that, so go on out.
Bedtime 7:39.
Shop.deadpit.com. deadpit.com. Go look at their Team Public store. You're going to have a good old time. Get them all.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Deadpit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.